Hey, what's up? 180 Fit Tribe. I feel like my thing's all through there. All right. Let's do some yoga. So I have light on because there you guys can see me and stuff. But if you want, you can go ahead and just like dim your lights and you can just take it easy. And we're going to just go through some flow and kind of do some mindfulness tonight, about 30 minutes, somewhere around there. I have my candles lit, but I do have light on, that way you guys can actually see me. But go ahead and think about what you need for your atmosphere. Think about what you need for your music. We're all a little bit different, and since Facebook might kind of tilt me a little bit so you can actually see my map. Because of Facebook rules and stuff, I'm always really, really cautious. I'm gonna put my glasses on there to see if anyone's commenting. So if you're here, let me know that you're ready to do some yoga, and we will get started. But go and grab that music, light some candles, and there we go. You can see my there we go. Let's make sure you can see my mat. So, if you don't know me, my name is Jen Play, and I have over 50 certifications in group fitness. So I love teaching group fitness, and yoga was not something I was really that fond of for the longest time. And so I got my certifications because I was like, okay, I know I need it, so I'll teach it. And I've fallen in love with it over the years. It's helped my performance and different things, and really helped me with anxiety and just different ways like that. I do a flow yoga. Very ADHD, so can't hold things for a long time. So I do more flow and we open things up. But if you want to hold a pose at any moment, this is your workout. You do what you want with everything that's going on in the world. So we're just going to start out just kind of breathing and taking our focus to the present and letting go of the past, letting go of our anxiety in the future, and trying to just come and be so we could truly feel ourselves. And when we talk about grounding, is just, you want to feel with all your senses. So think of, as we start breathing through things, do I feel my feet? Do I feel my hands? Bring your sense back to the earth and stuff. And so one of my favorite ways to do yoga is outside, just because you can really connect to the earth and stuff. So maybe we'll do social distancing yoga outside. I'll take our computers out there. All right. So go ahead and start that music, light those candles, and just sit up tall and roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Close those eyes. Nothing matters but this moment. Keep rolling those shoulders. Letting go of that tension that we carry so often. So there's nothing that we can do about the past. Nothing we can change about the future at this moment. We're just here now. And roll your shoulders forward. Those snack crackle pops out if you have any like I do. And then on the inhale, remember that breath and movement is key in yoga. Inhale all the way and exhale either side. Now, if we get off sync at any point, it's totally fine. We'll meet back up. So just keep that in mind. Go with your breath and your flow. That's a lot more important than staying on time with me. And as you breathe out anything that you're still holding on to in your mind that's bringing you worry or concern. And as you do that, as you breathe out, feel your hand place. And be thankful for this body that we have. One more, just like that, going to the other side. And on the inhale, reach all the way up, and exhale, twist it out, looking towards the back of the room or front of the room, which I don't know which way you're facing. So look towards behind you. There we go. And inhale all the way up, really reach. And exhale, other side. And again, inhale. And exhale. Trying to get just a little bit further each time. Now, if this is your first time doing yoga, just a few reminders. It's like anything else I teach. Do what you can. Forget the rest. If you simply just do something like this the entire time, you're doing wonders for your body. One more on each side. And then when you come back center, just hold up your arms and look up. See if you can't get just a little bit more. And then on the exhale, bring it all the way forward. And just reach out as far as we can. And then we're going to curl up into a tight little ball. And then shoot those arms up, sitting up even higher. And exhale all the way down. Reaching. Tying up into that tight little ball. All the way up. Good. And exhale. Reach a little bit further. A few more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. And just hold it right there. See if we can't get a little bit further. Walking those hands in, we're going to come on all fours. I'm going to turn this way so you can see on my mat. So keep that back flat to start. And on the inhale, we're rounded. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And now I just want you to find your breath and your movement. And do that a few more times to find your flow. When you're ready, come back to a neutral spine and push back all the way back into child's pose. So child's pose, we push all the way back. Head goes on the mat if you can. That's where acupuncture points are. So we really want to get that head on the mat. If you can't get on the mat, that's totally fine. This is also your safe pose. So let's say we're doing something and it just becomes too much. This is where you'd want to go. That's just a great pose right there. And I'm going to turn my mat a little bit now. So you guys stay where you are because I need you to see me a little bit differently. All right, we're going to... And then exhale, push it all the way through. Come on into that downward dog as much as we can. Probably pretty tight right now, so that's okay. And extending it all the way out into the high plank. Bending those knees. Pushing all the way back. We're going to go through that flow again. Lay that chest across that mat. Pull it all the way up. Open up. And then pushing all the way through. Downward dog. Hopefully getting a little bit more into each time. Back into the high plank. Bend those knees on the mat. Once again, push back into child's pose. Clear that chest across that mat. Pull it on up. Good job. Back into downward dog. High plank. And on those knees, push back. All right. Try to, by yourself, just get your flow. Really feel each movement. And once you finish the second one, just come back and hold that child's pose. All right, coming back on your knees. Go ahead and tuck those toes under, slowly walking those hands in and roll all the way up. And I'm going to try to come where you can actually see me. Tight corridors here. All right, so we're going to do our sun salutations. And sun salutations are just the way we move from up and down from the floor. So hands go all the way up. And bring them all the way back down here into prayer. Here we go. Deep breath in. And we're going to take it to that flat back as we come all the way down. Hands go on the mat. We're going to step or jump those feet back. It's up to you, whichever way you want to do it. Hinging forward. Coming on down. Chaturanga. Pulling on through. It's going to look very familiar. Now tap those toes. Downward dog. Bend those knees. Step or jump those feet forward. And all the way up. Arms come all the way up. And exhale, release it down back into that prayer. Here we go. And really find it. So release those arms all the way down. Keep that flat back. Right? Here we go. Hands go on the mat. Step or jump those feet back. Hinging forward. Down to that chaturanga. Pulling through. Tuck those toes under. Now you can always take those knees to the floor or jump those feet forward. Here we go. Should pretty much have it. Hands come into prayer. Deep breath all the way up. And hinging forward. Can you get that back flat? Hands go down. Them out. Step. Jump those feet. Hinging forward. Down in chaturanga. Pulling through. And tuck those toes under and hold it into that downward dog. And we're just going to pump out those heels. So I'm just simply pumping out my heels. One after another. Trying to get them closer and closer to the floor. If you're anything like me, mine are really tight right now. Just alternating. Coming up on both toes, let's try to push both heels down. Up on both toes, push both heels. Up on both toes, push down both heels. Ready? Bend those knees, separate, jump those feet forward. Reverse one dive all the way up. All right, we're gonna work on opening up those hips now. And the best way to do that is to bring that knee up, and we just take it out and around. So right here, just gonna lift it. Really opening up that hip. Getting migraines lately or really bad headaches, you're probably holding a lot of stress up in that neck, by the shoulders and everything. So we'll make sure we work those a little bit too today. All right, if you like it, you can actually take it now. You can keep that leg out. You can give yourself a target if you want. Depends how flexible you are. Give me two more just like that. And one more. All right, step it out. Other side. Here we go. Up, out, and around. And when you're ready, go and take it to that leg, straight leg if you want. And of course, stay right here if that feels best. Couple more. Two more. And one more. All right. Remember how we get down and up from the floor. Here we go. Deep breath in. Swan dive all the way down, flat back. Hands go out. Separate, jump those feet back. Hinging forward, down that chaturanga. Man, knees can be down if you want. Pull it on through. Hold it here just for a second. Tuck those toes under. Pump out those heels. All right, bringing that left foot forward. Come down on that right leg. So for forward, right leg, right here, that knee down. So we're making that 90-90 rule. Arms go up, extend it all the way down. Remember, if you can't get there, here's fine. Here's is even fine. Just wherever it is, just don't put all that pressure on your knee. So if you're holding, hold here. You know, there's some things I'm more flexible on, some things I'm totally not flexible. You'll be able to go further than I do. So it's all about our own bodies and not comparing. Always keep that in mind. All right, bring those arms up, keeping that right hand down on the ground. Lift up that left arm. Left hand comes down, right arm goes up. Look up towards the ceiling. All right, both hands down. Bring them all the way up. Once again, push forward. Bring those hands down. Get a little bit further into that stretch. Get those hands on the mat. Are you feeling? Feel that mat as that left arm shoots up. Left hand down, right hand up. All right, take both hands on the mat. Go and bring this Left leg beside that right leg. Coming up on your toes. Once again, hinging forward. Down that chaturanga. Pull it through. And we're going to simply release ourselves all the way down the mat. We're going to get a little bit of back work in right now. When we work the core, it's so important that we work the back. We forget about that. The back is part of the core. So Superman. This simply means that we're going to come up and hold it. And then go back down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up and hold. Good. And release it down. Up and hold. Beautiful. And release it down. Up and hold. And release. We're going to be adding on in a second. So you keep doing this. Kind of go at your pace of going up and down while you're doing the next move. We'll reach it to the side. And then we kind of come back and go into that bow. And then release it all the way down. So we're adding on. If this is enough for you doing the Superman, just stay there. But if you're ready to add on, let's do it. Here we go. Up, hold, take it to the side, and grab those legs all the way up. Release all the way down. A little further each time. Up, hold, side, grab into bow, and release. Here, a few more. Up, side, grab, and release. 2 more. Let's feel each movement. So bring it up. Feel your body. Feel those muscles working. Appreciate them. To the side. Now grab it to the back. Can we lift just a little bit higher each time? Opening up that body. And release it down. We have 1 more. Here we go. Up. Side. And grab it all the way up as far as we can go. Breathing through each movement. And slowly release it all the way down. And push back into child's pose. So as we're in child's pose for just a moment before we get into the next movement. Stay in child's pose and keep your head down. And I want you to think about something good going on in your life right now. Think about something positive. I want you to start filling up your body with that warm energy. So think about something that makes you feel good. Something that brings joy to your life. And I want you just to focus on that for a moment. We can find something other. It doesn't have to be, even if you can't find something right now, find something from the past. A friendship, maybe. Mine was slippers one day. I shared the other day. It truly was. Like, we all have something we can find. I promise you. And I want you to think about that thing. Think about how that makes you feel. And as you flow through the next poses, I want you to feel that energy flowing through you. So your goal is just to breathe in that energy as we go through it. So we are in child's pose. Here we go, coming into that neutral spine on all fours. Tuck those toes under. Bringing that left foot forward. We are now staying on our back toe. Moving to warrior one. Bringing those arms all the way up. Take that knee down. If you remember this move, right? Scoop it all the way up. So you're scooping up that energy, bring it into your body. There you go. Up. Here, 2 more. Really feel it run over you. And 1 more. Bring it down. They're going to come back up and hold it up. So right here, let's hold it up. Arms reach all the way forward. Bring those arms back. And up. Again, flow. Up. Oh, there we go. Arms down. All the way forward. Take them to the back. And again, release it all the way. Reach them out. Last one. You tuck those toes under, downward dog, and just step it on out. All right, we have another side to do. Bring that right foot forward, left knee down. Focus on that 90-90 again. And I just want you to look up for a moment. Take a moment and breathe in. Be thankful for the warm energy in your body. Be thankful for the goodness. We always have something we can hold on to, even in the darkest of moments and darkest of nights. I want you just to scoop all the way through. Breathe it in. Just flow right here, scooping. One more just like that. And bringing those hands down. Feel those hands on that mat all the way down. Here we go. The head can go down. Go for it. Finding every little bit in our bodies. That's my little tied sword that needs to be open. Breathing through it. Hands come on that mat. Right hand goes up to the ceiling. Looking high. And then that left hand comes down. Oh no, look, right hand comes down, left hand comes up. A little bit further, maybe. A little tighter on this side myself. Hands come down. On either side, here we go, scooping in. One more just like that. Hands come down on that mat once again, one more time, just like this. You're doing so wonderful. I'm so proud of you. There's a billion other things you could be doing tonight, but yeah, you're taking care of you. Good job not drowning away things. You're coming and feeling your body open up and doing you. All right, left hand down, right arm up. There's so many things we take for granted in life. Who would have thought gyms would be shut down in one day? I sure didn't. Another hand down, one up. Hands down. I want you to come just down one more time. Let's see if we can open up just a little bit more. All right, bring those hands in. Go back into that high plank, hinging forward again. Down that chaturanga, pulling all the way through. And I want you just to hold it here. Be on those knees. And I want you to see if you can get a little bit further and really stretch out. Get up on that back. See how much further you can go. And then push back. Down that downward dog. Let's have another leg to do. Here we go. Right leg forward. All the way up. We know it from last time. Let's open it up. Here we go. Take that knee down, right? And bring it on up. And stay with it. Do one more just like that. Again, reach. Find a flow for you. And reach. If you want, you can try just to reach one arm and then lift one down. You can do it the other way. Feel through your movement and start feeling your body and find out what it needs. You do yoga, so listen to that body. Find out what you need right now. For me, I can really get down those hips a little bit more. All the way up. Take it to one more thing. What do you need right now? Where do you need to open it up? Hands on the other side, that foot. Take that leg back. Hinging forward. I want you to hold chaturanga. Chaturanga is like a tricep push-up is all it is. When you drop your knees, go for it. We're going to hold it for 10 though. Build that strength. Lay down, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pull it through. Tuck those toes under. Downward dog. Step it out. All right, bend those knees. Step or jump those feet forward, all the way up. Face it out. All right. Moving into a balance section. So balance is key to yoga. It's key to life. Saves us from hurting ourselves, like falling down and different things, especially the older we get. So we really want to make sure we have good balance. But feel free to grab a chair, grab a wall. There's no problem with that at all. So remember, start where you are and be accepting and loving and of that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to tree. Key with tree. Nothing here. Now you don't want anything here. Either here, here, or you can even bring it up. If you want to be real flexible, have your hand placement really, it's really what feels comfortable. You could be here, you could be here, you could be here, you could be here. So I want you to feel what's right for your body. All right, here we go. Take that left leg and just find your balance. If you have slippery pants on, it might be a little more difficult. Now what's good for you? You're just going to hold it there. Once again, ask yourself, am I in the present moment? Where's my mind at right now? You need to bring your thoughts back to that thing that you're really grateful for and feel that again. Then we're going to add on to that. All right, taking the same leg, we're just simply going to cross it and sit into that one-legged chair. So you can be up here, it's fine, just find where your best down. If you really need to, you can drop right here and do your regular chair. Just watch that you want the chest to stay proud. So be very careful of that. There we go. Dropping this leg, and we're going to twist out. So we're like wringing out a towel. So just think of like you're getting all those toxins out of your body. Yeah. All right, ready? Take it all the way out. Step it up. Hands go up. Remember, sun salutations. Here we go. Flat back all the way down. Hands go out. Feet step or jump back. Hinging forward. Down to that chaturanga. Pulling through. Tuck those toes under. Downward dog. And take that left leg and bring it all the way through. This is going to look familiar. There's our warrior one, yes? But this time, we're going to go and drop that heel. So you're actually dropping that heel down. And that way you have a more sturdy stance. So right here, where that very sturdy stance, still keeping a really nice bent knee though. Right here. And we're just going to open up. I'm going up to the back of the room. And then just dropping it, taking that arm all the way through. And switch, other side, releasing it. And again, all the way down and through. And then I want you to think as we do this, is it possible for you to maybe go a little bit further? Can you get down to the actual floor? Notice my leg is still in a good 90 degree. And inhale all the way down to get a little bit further back. And all the way down through. Good. And back. And just a couple more of those. When you're ready, go and bring it all the way down and hold it there. We're going to drop both hands to the inside of that foot. And then we're going to keep the furthest hand away from your foot down on the mat and twist it as we pull up. Bringing that hand down on the other side. Drop that back knee and really hinge forward. See if you can't go even further now. Walking those hands in, tucking those toes. Right goes beside left. Hinging forward, down in chaturanga, pulling through, tuck those toes under. Downward dog, a little bit further, maybe we're close to that mat. Step or jump those feet forward, all the way up. We have another side of balance, y'all. We're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. All right, so we did the right, we did the left, so we need to do the right now. Here we go. Remember, nothing, once again, nothing on that knee. Be very careful, please. Right there. And see wherever, remember, hands can be here, 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 here. And whatever's best for you. I really like tree pose, and there's really just one reason why, is I like use my bones, because it reminds me of like grounding, right? And trees have roots that go so deep. It reminds me I need to have roots really, really deep, so that when things like this happen in life, I don't get just completely knocked down. So I want you to think about, where are your roots? Like, what are the things that are like are certainties in your life? What are the things that are consistent, always there, that you can constantly cling to? What are the things that you've developed in your life that are just yours? Because the truth is, people are going to come and go. Money's going to come and go. Circumstances, well, look at this. They could change overnight. But if you know who you are at your core, and if you have certain values and certain non-negotiables with yourself, if you can always be there for yourself, that's when we are not completely shaken by times like this. For some people, it's if they have like a higher power, if they have a God, or if they believe in the universe, whatever it is, that might be where your roots run. Maybe you're spiritual, wherever it is, like whatever it is, I want you to think, do I have something? Is there something I'm not seeing right now during this time that I could be? Sorry, one-legged chair. Sometimes we let all the muck of life come in the way, and we missed things that are right there in front of us, just offering us that assurance that it's going to be okay. All right, going to wring your body out like a towel. Feel those toxins out. Maybe you've weathered some really difficult storms in your life. You've made it. You're here. In some way, you probably became a better person through it all, even if we can't understand it. All right, come on, step it out. Release it. Good job. Here we go. Sun salutation. Down, hands out. Separate, jump those feet back, hinging forward. Down in chaturanga. Pulling through. Tuck those toes under. And we have another leg. Are we excited? Pump out those heels. Let's see if we can get those heels down a little more. I'm determined to get my heels down tonight. Man. Again. Oh, not quite yet. Okay. Here we go. So we brought that leg forward. So we need to bring the other leg forward, wherever you were. You bring the other leg forward. And just going to come on up. Right there. And just hold it for just a second. And then drop that back foot down. So we're sturdy now again. We're in a sturdy stance. Just so that knee not coming over those toes. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I don't think you guys can see me. There we go. And coming back. Here we go. There we go. I got my stance. All right. I'm going to be quiet for a moment because I want you to listen to yourself. You've opened it up. What is the depth of yourself telling you right now? Listen to it. If you're struggling, ask yourself, is there something I'm running from that I need to face? Or is my inner self reminding me of times I've come through? Or some kind of assurance right now? Am I my greatest obstacle? Hand goes down, look all the way up. And sometimes we are. What happens to us is not always our doing. Sometimes we hold on to it more than we should. And we're the one that's writing the bad story and letting it continue. And we have power to let that go and stop that. And it's only coming from somebody who has lived that out in her life. Here we go. Take the other hand down. Release and look all the way up at the side. And the hand comes down. Let's do that one more time. Up and all the way through. And one more time. Down. Get a little bit further. Another one down. And coming up on those back toes. Right toes beside left. Last little bit here. We're almost there. Oh my goodness. Hinging forward. Down in chaturanga. Going through up dog. Feel it one last time. Appreciate that your body's opened up. All the way down. Downward dog. Stepping it out. Yeah, look at just a little bit further. Coming down on both knees. Inhale round and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. And do that one more time, then push back into child's pose. Like we were at the beginning. And just see how far you've opened up. Walking those hands in. Stay on your knees just for a second. Place your hands on your thighs and just simply roll that neck out. And if you have any neck issues, don't do the full circle. Just go side to side. If you can, just roll it out. Find any last little bit. You're just going to move it. Rolling those shoulders again. See if we can open them up just a little bit more again. And forward. And then bring those hands down. Going to get back to crisscross again. And we're going to stop and pause just for a moment here at the end and finish up our activities for tonight. And then end with just releasing anything that we need to let go of, because we have the power to do so, truly. So right now, I asked you a question earlier about what your inner self is trying to tell you. I believe if we truly will tap in and listen, there's certain things that our true self is trying to tell us. And we so often just ignore and don't listen to it because maybe it's just a slight whisper. And I want you to think about it. There's a whole truth. Because sometimes we can think we're saying our true self saying something that's not. But is it whole true? Does it ring with you? There's something there. Whether it be positive or maybe just something that you've been avoiding. True freedom comes when we're brutally honest with ourselves. We use that word because we have to be. We have to be totally brutally honest with ourselves. And learn to love ourselves in the midst of it. Now, whether it be good or whether it be something maybe you need to work on, I want you to look at it both the same ways. Because when we talk about mindfulness, neither really good or bad, it just is. It's where we are in our lives. It's whatever we have. And how could either thinking about that thing a little bit more bring you more peace? How could dealing with that thing a little bit more bring you the peace you're looking for? Either way, I think the answer lies right there, if we're honest. And I want you to think back to where I asked you to even earlier, that memory that you just breathed into yourself. So you fill yourself with that emotion. And let it be there. So even if there's something you need to work on, like still let that emotion be there and take over, that joy, that peace, that comfort, whatever it is. But we have one more part to do, because I always say, add that color to it. Tony Robbins, I learned that from Tony Robbins, and it's been so powerful since I learned it. Like, add that color. What color is that joy? What color is that hope? And just be able to see that color just radiate into yourself and see it take over every part of darkness inside you, every part of despair or fear, things that don't serve us. When you're ready, just go and inhale all the way up and exhale. And we're going to end with just a couple good breathing activities. So right here, I want you to just think of really opening up your body. You bring the arms back in and just open it up again. And one more. Bringing those hands onto those knees. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take that color now that we associate with whatever that thing is that brings us happiness or joy. When you've had that feeling now, I want you to feel the actual color just radiate through you. Mine's like a sparkly gold. I saw the way I put it. So whoever it is for you. Some people it's like a purple, which is like a power type of color. What is yours? And we're going to inhale that color and just see it, really see it just taking over. And if you have any darkness left, any kind of anything in there that's just stealing and robbing you of your joy, I want you just to blow it away tonight. I'm going to blow out our air like we're fogging up a window. Keep blowing it away until you can't see it anymore. And it's not allowed back in tonight. Worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. But tonight, we're not going to have those thoughts. All right, here we go. Deep inhale. Feel that color. Picture it. And just let it fill you up. Bringing that peace and that joy in full. Filling up those lungs to capacity. And in order for us to fill up our lungs with something, what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to let go of something. So what are you going to let go of right now? What part of darkness or what thing are you holding on to? No point in doing it anymore. And on the exhale, just breathe it out like you're fogging up a window. Keep breathing until you know it's gone. If you have to do the activity again, do it again. Once you're ready, go and place those hands back on your knees. And I just want to ask you, are you ready? Are you ready to either deal with something you have to deal with? Are you ready to actually look at the thing that your inner self is telling you, maybe that's good, that's right, and try to focus on that? Maybe you've already been doing it, so maybe you can help to actually help other friends do it, or maybe you could take it to a new level. There's always a new level we can take it to. I'm going to take one more breath in. I want you just to thank yourself for being here tonight. Thank yourself for showing up when you could have been doing so many things. Breathe in maybe one more time. And be thankful for all the good. Thankful for the lessons we're learning. Thank you for the parts of our story that's being painted and crafted right now. All right. Arms one more time. And as you come down, open them up, release them down, and smile at me. I'm so glad you joined me tonight, or you're watching the replay. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm proud of you for showing up. There's 1,000 excuses we can make. And in life, it's more important that we stop making excuses, because excuses are easy to come by, especially right now. So I encourage you to come join me. I'll be here. And if you ever need anything, reach out to me. The worst thing about this, I feel like, is just the isolation, and people could be suffering in silence and no one know. And so if you're someone out there, I just want you to know, if you're suffering in silence and you're not doing okay, let me know. Not going to ask you to pay me. It's about being a friend and showing up at that point. I just want to be here for you if that's the case. So I want to put that out there. And I want anyone who comes across any of my things that's suffering out there to continue to. So there's hope for you, and it's okay. If you're having a hard time, it's okay. Totally. And the thing is, it's not okay to have a hard time. It's not okay to stay there, though, if someone's offering you help. So, all right. My wonderful friends virtually, thank you for joining me tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause and go have a beautiful night and focus on something good. Spread that love and that cheer that you feel, or that happiness, to those, your friends, your family. Reach out and maybe spread some kindness. As always, be brave, be kind, live authentically, and always shine. All right, until next time. Oh, tomorrow night I am 5:30 p.m. yoga. So I'm doing it right after my HIIT workout. So I hope to see you then. All right, y'all. Have a good evening. Let me know if you're here. I'd love to hear from you.